Hey my loves, it's me, it's Pretty, and welcome back to my channel, The Pretty Effect, where we talk about all things pretty as well as self-improvement. I'm Pretty, and today I have a beginner makeup routine for you guys. So if you're a beginner and you just want to know how to either do your makeup or even just get some tips on how to improve your makeup routine you already have already, stay tuned. And do not forget to like and subscribe, as well as hitting that notification button so you can be notified every time I put out new content like this. Okay guys, so let's hop right into it. I have all my little eye jellies just because I love them and they're so comfy and cozy, and they smell really good. They smell like Fruit Loops to me. So these are collagen eye gummies. So yes, let's take this off. And before we get started, I literally already did my eyebrows because they're kind of crazy. Like literally I haven't waxed in a real long time, and that's because I'm trying to grow one of my eyebrows back out because they kind of messed them up the last time I got them done. But what I use for my eyebrows is Precisely Brow Pencil by Benefit, and it's the slimmer little one, and it's in the shade, I believe, 6. Yeah, 6. So I think that's like a cool black color tone. And then to carve out my eyebrows, I just use my concealer, the Huda Beauty, and that's Caramel Corn in 5.1 N. And this is it. So yeah, I use that to kind of carve out my eyebrows and really give them a really nice shape. So let's get right into the makeup. Take off my little eye gel. Okay guys, and we're just going to apply a primer. So the primer I've been using is primer from Refi. Is that how you say it? Refi? And this is one of my favorite primers so far. So so this is the primer that I've been using, and I really liked it. I actually seen it on some girls' TikTok and I was like, ooh, that's nice. So we're just gonna prime our skin. And even before you prime your skin, guys, you want to make sure you're practicing good skincare, because I'm telling you, again, good skincare is the basis of all makeup. So you want to make sure you're cleansing your skin before you apply your makeup, one. And then even after you cleanse, you want to be putting on a serum still. You want to be toning, and you want to be moisturizing before you put on your primers, because you still want to take care of your skin under your makeup. The foundation I've been using right now is from YSL. And honestly guys, you do not have to use any of these products I'm using, but if you would like to use any of the products I'm using, of course I will be putting them in the description below so you can go and purchase them. But this is the foundation I'll be wearing, and this is from YSL, and this is the All Hours foundation with sunscreen, broad spectrum SPF 30 luminous matte foundation, up to 24-hour full coverage, weightless feel. And I have this in shade DW4. So yeah, that's kind of how I go on and put on my foundation. And this is the Morphe M439 brush, and I literally just go in and start to spread my foundation. And this is a bit chocolatier because this was more of a summer tone for me. It's getting a little chilly. I'm getting a lot less sun, so you know, it's getting crazy. So yeah, you just want to spread that foundation. And I even put it in my hairline, low-key. I'm not gonna hold y'all because I put it in my hairline sometimes because I'm not gonna hold y'all. Sometimes that's what you gotta do to get that seamless blend. And you want to take it all the way down and around, honey, like SpongeBob. Bring it around town, baby girl, because we're trying to get all that coverage. I personally like to go in with my eyes next. That's just me. I see other beauty people and they do it a lot different, but that's just how I do it. So I take my Juvia's Place eyeshadow primer and I go in. I dab only like honestly a little bit because I don't feel like I need that much. You gotta be careful with this primer because it gets a little watery sometimes. So you just want to put enough, and you want to kind of shake it up before you use it and apply it. And yeah, then I just kind of go in like this with my thingy, with my brushy brush, my eyeshadow primer. And y'all, I don't really know what this brush is, but this brush is my brush. When I tell you this is my brush. I was thinking something cool and neutral. So I'm gonna use my By Mario palette with, let's say, this shade right here for my eyes. So we're gonna take that and we're gonna start out here. I always like to start on the corner and the inside, on the outside, and spread it. I have like a weird monolid, so I really what you call it, have to do it like this. I don't have to, but this is how I like to do it because I have a weird kind of monolid. And then I always like to kind of taper it outward just because of my monolid, my monolid and how it is. We'll get through it. And we do that upper lid as well. We're gonna kind of, so after that, I was thinking this peachy color. I think this peachy color is really cutie and very nudie. So, oh yeah guys, the brush I used for my upper my little lid, M504 brush, I think that's it, most definitely. And now with this beautiful like peachy color, I'm gonna go in on the center of my lid, and I'm using this brush. I don't really know what this brush is, but it is from It brush from Ulta. So this is from the It brand. I love this brush though. I always use this brush for when I want to pat or pack on a color in a specific area. You just really want to pack that color, that pigment in there. And I feel like for brown girls, we really have to like pat a pigment in. And then after I pat that pigment in, I low-key go over it with the lighter shade right here, just to give it a more of a pop effect, because that's what I'm going for. And I know we look crazy right now, but it's gonna come out cute, I promise. And then I'm just gonna take this brush, which is the M514 Morphe brush, and I'm gonna go a little lighter. I'm gonna move up to this color, and I'm going to go in my crease, so it just kind of takes the edge off of that transition, so it looks very soft and very airy transitionally wise, if that makes sense. And even add it up top just a little bit, just to kind of take off the harsh edge of your crease over there. Okay, so my favorite eyeliner is by NYX, and it is the Epic Wear waterproof one, and it is fully liquid. I have a very steady hand, so I'm good at this kind of thing, like we're just drawing on a little eyeliner, because some people are like, how do you do it? And I'm like, girl, I just draw it on and keep it pushing. Depending on how I want my eyeliner, I start in a specific area and I try to finish in a specific area. So if I know I want a thicker, bolder eye, I'll start to create my elevation sooner than later. If I want a more outward line, I'll start it later than sooner, if that makes sense. don't judge me, because I'll rock the same eyelashes for a minute just because they still work. You feel me? So these are my eyelashes. I actually got these eyelashes off Amazon. I have like a pack of them, but these, you know, might as well wear these. And then I used the Duo lash glue and the clear one. You just put your lash on. Ooh, cutie. Also guys, a trick to putting on your eyelashes where there's no gap underneath is take your mirror like this and place it under you and look down so you can see exactly how it looks from underneath, and that can kind of help you dictate better where your eyelash is sitting. This is just like a peachy kind of, what color is this? Nude. I don't know, this is a nude eyeliner that I use for under my eyes. And I'm gonna just take this tiny, like, what is this? Morphe. This is a Morphe M213 brush. And we're gonna go back in with our Mario eyeshadow palette. And we're gonna take the color we used on our upper lid and we're just gonna go under our eyelid. I end up going a little bit darker, so I end up losing the color right next to it. I mix these two and going under the lid. One of my favorite parts is time to contour. So I'm gonna take my Huda Beauty concealer and shade Caramel Corn 51N. Again, sorry guys, it's kind of a mess. So under my eyes in this kind of fashion. I like to just kind of go like this, like a little teardrops almost. And then over here, right under my wing. And then honestly, I like to let it dry a little bit, like dry down, because it oxidizes and it becomes more full coverage when you do that. And I'm also going to go right here. Don't do too much on my forehead. I got enough forehead. I don't need to accentuate it. And then I go down my nose bridge. And then I go on my chin a little bit. And then I just like to let that dry. So as we let this dry, guys, this is the brush I'm going to use to kind of blend everything out. I'm kind of overusing a beauty blender because I just find that it doesn't do what I want it to do as much anymore. No shade, it's just not what I like anymore, you know? So yeah. So yeah, I'm just gonna go in and start dabbing in the product. I like to blend down because it brings all the attention to the center of the face. And then this is for the lifting effect. So just kind of dab in a lifting kind of manner. And then dab down. Remember to dab down. You could dab in the outside a little bit, but just always remember down and out. And that's going to really give you that sculpted look in effect. You can kind of see it kind of happening already for me. Yeah. like to bring it around the nose a little bit. Under my nose, a little mustache area. But you see how it gave me that effect? That's what we're going for. Here we go. So this is made to brighten, bring attention to the center of the face. This is why we're lightening these areas of the face. And then we're gonna go in with our contour. And I don't do heavy contour just because I just don't do it. But for my contour kind of effect, Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Sun Kiss Glow Bronzer. I don't really do too much for contour just because I wouldn't say I personally feel this way, but makeup is leaning more, I would say, for the women, looking more chiseled and masculine, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I don't want that look per se, so I don't OD with my contour. So I just take this brush, which is my Morphe M405, I believe, and I kind of just go in, and you start at the top more so than the lower part of your face. Never go lower, because what we're trying to do is lift the face and give that effect of a lifted and a taut and a supermodel youthful look. So you never want to go lower with your contour or your bronzer. Always bring it up top. Bring it, you see the cheeky area? You want to be on the cheek and a little above it, you know? So never go in it. I always hate when people go in it. Go right above it and kind of blend downward. So for blush, I will be using the color Grace, and this is from Rare Beauty, and I just love this color. Grace is a beautiful color. I usually use Happy, I'm not gonna lie, but Grace is my girl right now, and it's because it's like more so of a muted pink in my opinion. So I'm gonna use that, and I put it more in the cheeks, in the upper cheeks, because I'm telling you, I want that lifted, sculpted look. This is my blush. I use it as my blush brush, and this is the Morphe 530. And then you're just gonna dab. Oh, look at how cutie that is. So pretty. Just gonna dab that in. You can bring it down a bit, bring it into the apples of your cheeks, but the main focus is gonna be that right in there. And that's for my face. I don't know about anybody else's, but I have like a ovally, I think I have an oval face. So then here we are. So bring that up, bring that into that apple. Ooh, pretty girl. So I don't tend to contour my nose OD, so that wasn't really a thing for me. So honestly, I take same palette I had, my bronzer palette, and I kind of just put that on there, and I literally do this. I never really care to contour my nose, and there's nothing wrong with it. I just like to make sure that line is apparent, like my bronze, you know, just to make I like my nose, so I just kind of take it down here and less ball it, because my nose is like a little ball. So I feel like when I just add elongation to it, it makes it just look good and cutie. And yeah, I don't have to do way much on my nose. But that's just my nose. This is how I feel about my nose. This is how I like my nose. Now that we're done with all our creamy products, Now we can go in with our setting powder. So like I said, our little triangle, I'm just gonna pat it in there. Then we're gonna look up and pat under the eye. Up and pat. And for now my contour, I kind of just go in with these browns depending on how I'm feeling. Oop. And I just kind of put my powder in. And I go in under my chin just to get my chin a more sharp look. And again. We want to set the whole face. Then I kind of just take this brush, and if anything's too harsh, it'll kind of buffer it out. I'm gonna put on my bottom mascara. I know this is kind of like scary for everybody, but I don't be caring about this part. And I just try to mascara my lashes underneath, just so when I did my eyeshadow, those shadowed eyelashes underneath don't really show. Okay, and for the lips, so for my lips, I've been using the same lip liner for forever, but I'm gonna switch up and do some different combos. But Chestnut by MAC, ugh, it will never get old. So take my Huda Beauty lipstick, and this is in color Empress in the cream lipstick. Oh, that's so pretty. And then I just always gloss my lips over with like a nude cute little gloss, and this is ColourPop Ultra Glossy Lip Gloss, and this is in the color Pretty. Oh, this is so cute. Okay, one thing I forgot to put on was my powdered blush, so let's put that on before we set anything. And this is from L'Oreal Paris, and this is the Infallible blush, and yeah, and this is in color Confident Pink. So, ooh, pretty. And for the setting spray, I'm going to be using my Morphe setting spray, and yeah. Ooh. Gonna let that dry. So the girls have been telling me to do this on TikTok, so I'm going to do this. So this is my One Size On Till Dawn spray. So after you put on your Morphe setting spray, you go on and put this in. I think it's because this is like a mattifying fixing spray. So yeah, let's try. I will never get used to that kind of formaldehyde kind of smell. But shoot, the things we do for beauty. Okay guys, this is the finished look. This is it. Yeah, I hope you guys like it, and I cannot wait to see you guys in my next video. But until then, bye.